ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ವಿತ್ ಪರಶುರಾಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಕೂಡ 35 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ತರವೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 35 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಂಕನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 35 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ 60+ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಪಡಿತೀರಿ. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ 36, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಸಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Mussolini of Italy was the founder of the National Fascist Party. Intense nationalistic attitude, destruction of enemies, glorification of violence, racial supremacy, imperialist expansion, support to mass cars ಅಂತಕ್ಕದ್ದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. 37ನಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ striving to serve public. It provides service to the people from birth to death, maintenance of law and order, protection of life and property, justice, education, employment, etc. The responsible for national defense and bringing economic equality, implements of law and policies, implements social security policies, assist the legislature as well as the executive by providing required data and informations. Question number 38, what are the functions of KPSC? The conduct competitive examination for gazetted officers to the state government, conducting personality test, conducting departmental exams, to advise the government to disciplinary and promotion cases, coordinating various competitive exams held by UPSC. In a 39, what are the functions of UPSC anta kelidru? The conduct of the competitive examination in a group A and B post of union government, conducting personality test, to advise government of promotion and transfers, to advise government on disciplinary cases, to advise the government on the instructions of the President of India ಅಂತಕ್ಕದ್ದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. 40th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಲಿಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಹೌ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮೇನ್ ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಲಿಸಮ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ನೆಸ್, mutual suspicion and fear, social groupism against the unity of India, disturb peace, economic antagonism, political rivalry, hate philosophy, social unrest, loss of life and property ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Next question, what are the measures that can be undertaken to control communalism? Practice of secularism, adopting secular principles in education, developing a spirit of nationalism, promoting national thoughts, treating all citizens equal, uniform civil code, strict legal system, awareness among people ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. Question 42, what are the measures to spread literacy ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರು. ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಸಿ ಮಿಷನ್ 1998 ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸರ್ವ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಅಭಿಯಾನ್ 2001 ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್, free education for the children 6 to 14 years, it provides education to girls and physically challenged, ಸಾಕ್ಷರ ಭಾರತ, ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 21A, ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕದ್ದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ 2009 ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟೆಡ್, ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ 6 to 14 years ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಟು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೇಳಿದರು. ಲೋಕ್ಪಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಅ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೋಕಾಯುಕ್ತ ಈಸ್ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. Central Vigilance Commission, Prevention of Corruption Act 1988, Right to Information Act 2005, CC cameras, Sakala Janaspandana Janasevaka schemes, complaint boxes are kept in government offices. The next, what are the measures undertaken by the government of India to eliminate gender discrimination? The Minister of Women and Child Welfare establishment, women reservation in jobs. In Karnataka, 50% of seats reserved for women in local self-governments, women commission, women development corporation, Sakhi, one-stop center started, women violence protection domestic act 2005, prohibition is sexual harassment of women in working places act 2013, women helpline number 1091, Nari Shakti Vandana Abhiyana act, 33% as women, reservation in Lok Sabha and state legislature assemblies. 45, what are the initiatives have been taken to eliminate discrimination of gender minorities? Right of Transgender Minority Protection Act 2019, it is a punishable offence that no one can separate transgender persons from their families. Smile, a National Council for Gender Minority Persons is formed A national portal is created. Shelter houses, Garima Graha are constructed. Gender Minorities Welfare Development Board, the Gender Minority State Policy in 2017. 1% reservation has been given in state government posts, opportunities to get a education and contest elections. 46. Which are the methods to be undertaken to check smuggling? Answer. Social boycott of smuggled goods, proper export-import policies, encouraging import substitutions, interstate trade agreements, suitable modulations of market prices, strict coastal vigilance services, strict measures against economic crimes, etc. Proper awareness. 47. Which are the basic principles of India foreign policy? Opposition to colonialism, opposition to imperialism, opposition to racial discrimination, policy of non-alignment, support to African and Asian countries, support for discriminant, support to United Nations and world peace. 48. Which are the challenges faced by the world after Second World War? Denial of human rights, arms race, racial discrimination, economic inequality, and terrorism. 49. Mention the words events which upheld to struggle for human rights. American War of Independence in 1776, the French Revolution of 1789, Russian Revolution in 1917, the Indian freedom struggle, etc. List out the objectives of UNO. To maintain international peace and security, to develop friendly relations, to promote fundamental human rights, to achieve international cooperation, to respect justice and international obligation, to harmonize the actions of nations. Which are the main goals of UNO? Main organs of UNO: the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, the International Court of Justice, the Secretariat. 52. Explain the formation of General Assembly. General Assembly consists of all the members of the UNO. Each country can send 5 members. Session will be in September. 2/3 majority is required. It approves the annual budget, plays a prominent role in global issues. Therefore, it is called World Parliament. 53. Explain the role of UNO in maintenance world peace. UNO resolved the Korean conflicts, Suez Canal crisis and Vietnam problem, working to solve Kashmir and Palestine-Israel dispute, working for disarmament, working to solve economic, financial and international trade problems, working to eradicate diseases through WHO, working for universal human rights, working to end apartheid, racial discrimination, imperialism and colonialism, working to prevent global warming. 54. What are the constitutional and legal measures undertaken to eradicate untouchability? Explain. Section 17 prohibits untouchability. Untouchability Crime Act 1955, Citizens Right Protection Act 1976. Untouchability is a punishable offense. Universal suffrage, it means right to vote, right to equality, reservation in education, politics and jobs. The regulation of 1989, specially responsibilities to state governments. 55. What are the reasons for unemployment? Overpollution, mechanism, machinization, too much of division of labor, social inequality, insufficient capital and illiteracy. What are the effects of unemployment? Poverty, ill health, crimes, corruption, family disintegration, cheating, deception, robbery, prostitution. 57. What are the measures for removal of unemployment? Population control, encouragement to cottage industries, agriculture development, industrial development, educational reforms, 5-year plans. 58. What are the problems of unorganized workers? They do not follow rules and regulations, fixed wages, fixed time of work, medical facility, paid leave and pension facilities are not available. There is no job security, exploitation of owners, vegetable vendors, agricultural laborers, vehicle repairers, servants, construction workers, etc. Explain the features of Shivalik Range. Shivalik Hills are the most recent formation. They are located in the southern part. They have a lesser height. They are also called the foothills of the Himalayas. These hills have narrowed strips of plains and valley which is called dunes. For example, Dehradun, Kota, Patali, Chukumba, Udhampur and Kotli. What are the factors influenced on climate of India? Latitude, height from the sea level, distance from the sea, direction of the winds, mountain ranges, ocean currents, etc. What is the soil erosion? What are the reasons for it? Transportation of surface soil by various natural forces is called as soil erosion. Causes of soil erosion: deforestation, overgrazing, unscientific methods of cultivation, over irrigation, manufacture of bricks, tiles and pots, running water, winds and sea waves. 62. What are the effects of soil erosion? Accumulation of silt in the river causes floods, change of direction of river course, the storage capacity of dam is reduced, water percolation gets reduced, natural springs dry up, agricultural productivity is reduced. 63. List out the methods of conservation of soil: counterflowing, construction of bunds, development of terraced agriculture, prevention of deforestation, encouragement of afforestation, control of livestock grazing, planned use of water, construction of check dams. 64. Classify the types of forest: evergreen forest, deciduous monsoon forest, tropical grasslands, mangrove forest, desert vegetations and alpine forests of Himalayas. 65. Explain the importance of forest. Pure air, food and fodder is provided. It brings a good rainfall. It controls soil erosion. It is the shelter house of animals and birds. Medical plants are available. It attracts the tourists. It provides employment opportunities. It controls ecological balances. 66. What are the methods of conservation of forests? Cutting down dried up trees, protecting the forest trees against diseases, planting saplings, sowing seeds, check illegal cutting of trees, avoiding gazing of animals, motivating people to plant spellings, creating awareness among the people, implementing the social forestry projects ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. 67. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ areas are gradually decreasing because of expansion of agriculture, animal grazing, construction of roads and railroads, irrigation projects, forest fires, mining, etc. 68. What are the objectives of multi-purpose river valley projects? Providing irrigation facility, production of hydroelectric power, prevention of floods, creating facility for water transportation, providing water for the domestic and industrial use, preventing soil erosion, developing fissures, enhancing forest health. 69. Explain the meaning and types of land use. Use of land of various purposes is called a land use. Net sown area, forest area, use of land for purpose other than cultivation, fallow land, grassland, uncultivated land. Last question of this video: explain the importance of agriculture. The main occupation, sources livelihood, supplies food grains, provides employment, raw materials to the industry,